JB is dropping the ball and they is not letting up on us. So what did you cop in January? January was pretty mild, and building that hype up to February as we all seen the breads get this crazy amount of recognition and promo behind it. Let's go ahead and move into these top 10 sneakers that I feel like you should check out. You don't have to go and buy these, but I definitely feel like you should take a look at these because they look pretty decent and they look like it's worth it. And remember, you can always buy them and return them, especially if they have a return policy. So let's go ahead and get into this first shoe, the Air Jordan 3 Valentine's Day. This is right in time for Valentine's Day. They've never did one, I believe, on February 1st. So that gives the people that order them chance to wear them on Valentine's Day, as well as if you win them in person, first come, first serve basis, you're able to get these kicks and have them ready just in time for Valentine's Day. So this is number one on my list because they're right on time, and also it's a nice colorway, and I feel like it's a unisex colorway, but I do got those overly masculine dudes out there that'll say, oh, it's too girly, but me being a threes head and seeing a nice clean colorway like that, these are definitely a cop for me. I do feel like bigger sizes will sell out, of course. Smaller sizes may not sell out instantly, but eventually they could come around there to sell out. Next up, we have the LaMelo balls, and LaMelo has been dropping some fire colorways. It's just not my taste, I'd say, but I definitely do like his color selection on his sneakers and the design, but I've just never came across to purchasing them. And the special thing about this is that if you buy, I believe, this purple and green pair, green and orange, and I believe it's this purple pair, you will end up getting this pair for free, or it could be these three and you get this purple pair for free. I'm just not sure. I forgot which one it was, but I know if you buy 3 of the LaMelo balls Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collection, you will get 1 pair free, and it's not going to be the pairs that you buy, of course, but it's going to be a special pair. But this is another nice little sneaker to look at for your kids, or if you're into basketball shoes and you collect those heavily, or if you're a hooper. February 8th and February 14th, retail price range between $125 and $135. So that's a nice little price. And I heard Melo, his shoes are actually comfortable and nice on the court, so get your money's worth out of them. Next, we have the Diamond Turf signing days. Now, if I didn't have, I don't know, these just don't sit right with me as far as the colorway go, but they still look clean. And I know for all my OGs out there who are into the Deion Sanders, these are a nice little sneaker to add back to the collection, because I don't even think these had a retro, if I'm not mistaken. But the retail price is $160. These are his signing day sneakers. We just had the not the 49ers, but we just had the Atlanta Falcons drop, I believe, a few days ago, and those flew instantly. I was gonna get those, but I ended up copping something else early, and I'll be dropping that video later today, and don't miss out on that one. So make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And the retail price is $160, so you're not breaking the bank on that one. Also, moving on to the Air Jordan 5 Metallic Reimagine. Now, a lot of people going crazy over these, and I honestly don't see why. I'm not a big 5s guy, and I know I've never seen this much hype around a pair of 5s before. Like, I understand it's an OG. Don't get me wrong. I completely get it. And I had a pair in high school, but I didn't really wear them that much because, once again, I'm not a big 5s guy. But if they're done right, I'll pick them up. But I'm not going out the way to go get them. I'm definitely not paying resale, and I'm definitely not like gonna break my neck to go grab them. But these are pretty clean, minus the white piping, or they say it's 3M piping, but minus this piping on these. These are pretty nice, and I would prefer the 23 on the side. And y'all can sit there and say, oh, that's not the OG. But if you look closely in that one photo that you see floating around with Jordan wearing the black metallic 5s with the white laces, I'm not sure if you can zoom in and see it, but Jordan pairs came with the 23 stitched. And if these had the 23 stitched on them, these are a must cop for me. But being that it doesn't have that, and I'm not really liking that reflective Nike Air on the back. Let's see if we can see if they have that on image also. Nope, they don't have the back hit, but being with that, it has that Nike Air in like a reflective material. These are not a cop for me, but these are still a nice shoe. I mean, I think stuff look good. I don't buy. I think stuff don't look good, and I still buy it, and I get it in hand, and it changes my opinion because it's like you have to see these items in person to really get a good view of them. But these are definitely nice. I'll probably swap the black in them because I prefer the black, but I throw the white in every now and then just to give it that extra pop. But I feel like with this white or 3M liner, it's too much white going on, and I feel like that white liner would do enough for the color contrast, and you can throw them on with the black laces and them shits will look clean. So these are another ones that are on the list that you should be looking out for. Next up, we have the Kobe 6 Protro All-Star 2.0. And All-Star Weekend this year is going crazy, bro. We have 5 pairs of shoes dropped, but they're all solid. So this is another clean Kobe 6. Nowadays, everyone wants to glaze every Kobe shoe. And it's like, just chill, bro. Like, every shoe does not look good. Every shoe does not sit here and should be getting sold for 3, 4, 5, even thousands of dollars. Like, some of his shoes just don't look good to me. And some of them do look good. And that is my favorite player. But at the same time, it's like, you gotta have a balance, bro. You can't just sit there and be glazing every literally shoe that comes out. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a fan, but like, come on. But these dropped February 13th, 2025 for a retail price of $190. Next up, we have the shoe everyone is going crazy for, man. We have the Air Jordan 1 High 85 Bread. Now, a lot of people, these are their greatest shoe of all time. And shoot, I don't blame them. It's an Air Jordan 1 with the nice red and black color blocking, with the clean white midsole. And this is one Jordan that you can probably wear any color with and still finesse an outfit. These shoes right here, bro, are just versatile. Versatile, and expected to be releasing only 10,000 pairs at 23 store locations. So definitely go tap in, do y'all research, go follow that, go see what's going on with it. And if you can get your hands on a pair, go for it. But I definitely will not be paying resale for these. I just can't see myself spending thousands or even over $500 for a pair of Jordans, bro. I just can't see it. So for $250, I feel like that's a solid price given that the materials that we're getting. However, the shape is not my liking. I've never been a fan of the high 85s, and I'm not gonna switch up today. So it's a clean shoe, clean colorway, but even before the limited quantities was going out, whatever, this was not on my radar. Next we have a shoe that had 2012 in a chokehold. And all my OGs know what I'm talking about. We have the KD4 scoring title. And this is my favorite shoe silhouette colorway out of the entire KD4 series. The quality that's done on this shoe, the execution is just superb. Like, if you have every KD4 that ever came out and then you pick this up, the build is just different. The quality is just different. The details is just different. I had these in high school. I had traded my varsity red black 6s and my varsity or Chicago Bulls 6s. I had those both dead stock. I remember the day like it was yesterday. A guy had them. He had them worn maybe once or twice. And I was like, bro, what you want for him? He was talking about like 4 or 5 for him. I'm like, come on, man. I'm still in high school, bro. I'm not touching that money. So I was like, you know what, bro? Let's do a trade. So I gave him the Bulls pack for him, and I wore him that next day, literally. They didn't have no dirt, no flaws, no nothing. OG, oh man, those was the days, bro. But I ended up wearing them to a track meet. I had on my Roche, I had my Roches, and I had my scoring titles, bro. You couldn't tell me nothing. I had my beats on. You couldn't tell me nothing, man. But these are set to release for $130, and if you was tapped in, these dropped this week on Snipes. They dropped a month earlier on Snipes, And pairs have been rolling in and coming in. And they look good, boy. They look good. They look good for sure. So, but I know KD's not really that popular now. But for all my OGs out there who know about them, these are definitely a must cop for you, man. Definitely a must cop, bro. Next up, we have another sneaker that had 2012 in a chokehold. The Galaxy Foamposites, man. These right here had us going crazy. I will definitely be trying to go for these. I don't care what I have to pay for retail, which I'm seeing is $230, which is cool. I will definitely be trying to go for these. I will not be paying resale because the resale on these is crazy high, but I will definitely be trying to go for a pair of these. And these are set to release February 15th, 2025. And these was actually scheduled supposed to be released in 2024, and I'm glad they didn't release them in 2024, because then now that gives them time to actually like do some good manufacturing, some good quality control. Like, don't just throw anything out there to us. This is my greatest all-time Jordan right here. And the history behind this shoe is just crazy how much hate it's getting. Now, I do feel like with the Black Toe Reimagined releasing in February, it was originally supposed to release in October, but it got pushed back. So a bunch of stores right now have them sitting. A bunch of people have them. So what happens is that actually brings the market value down. So you're able to grab these right now for under retail in select sizes. Now, not every size, but you're able to grab these under retail. And the disrespect on these is just crazy, because this is one of the greatest all-time sneakers out there as far as the OG collection. You have the Black Toes, you have the Chicagos, you have the Breads, and I believe the UNC. Now, these is my favorite. And a lot of people knocking them because of the Air Jordan logo on the side, but if you're a history nerd and a true sneakerhead, there's no question but to pick these up. Then last but not least, we have the Air Jordan 3 Lucky Shorts. And I think I might be going for these. These are a clean colorway. Clean, bro, clean. And these are set to release February 22nd, 2025 for a retail price of, I believe, $200. And if you're not sure what Lucky Shorts is, but Jordan had his UNC practice shorts under his uniform in just about every game, or what they're saying he wore in every game in the NBA. And those Lucky Shorts were basically his shorts that he wore when he played for UNC and won a national championship in. And also his Lucky Shorts, if you ever seen Space Jam, he lost them in the movie and they was looking for him. They made jokes about it in the movie, but these are definitely clean. And we have a new Jordan bag. These bags actually look great. Now, if it's anything like that bag right there, as far as being able to zip it up, that's gonna be a deal breaker for me, because that bag right there pops open if it's too much tension and it's like I barely have anything in there and the zipper will just pop open. That's a big no-no for me. But as far as quality, that bag and this bag, you're gonna get your money's worth out of it. And this bag looks sick. You get 4 slots for shoes. You get 1, 2, 3 zippers on the inside right here. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I do sneaker news, fashion relatable news every Thursday and Mondays. I got another video dropping tonight on the early pair of sneakers that I just got. That'll be dropping next month. And I would love for y'all to check that video out, because it's gonna be a nice one.